The purpose of today is to give a quick overview of the 7 wastes as identified by Toyota and how they can be used to help improve the profitability of any business. Even though most businesses don't make cars, the wastes apply in some form or another in all types of business. So the first of the 7 wastes is overproduction. So that is producing more of anything that is actually needed, and there are many other wastes under that category. The second of the 7 wastes is waiting. Studies show that goods and services and products spend an inordinate amount of time waiting for something to happen, and that is an area where you can actually identify significant opportunities to reduce cost. The next waste is transporting, and that is unnecessarily moving goods or moving goods at a higher cost than is needed, and by questioning and understanding and analysing you can find out where excess costs are incurred. The next waste is inappropriate processing, and that is having a more senior person do something that is required or doing work that doesn't actually have any value or doesn't have sufficient value. The next one is excess inventory, and it can be excess inventory in the conventional sense of having too many widgets, but it can be in other areas. For example, if you have a $1 million overdraft and only require an overdraft of $700,000, you have an excess inventory of overdraft facility. The next waste is motions, and that's the ergonomics, the factory layouts, moving things, moving across rooms in that area. So once again, you can identify excess actions that do not add value. And the last one happens everywhere. It's defects, and that's when things go wrong. And when things go wrong, they have to be rectified. Work has to be redone, reworked, retransported, and it adds substantial cost. So what you then need to do is just go through and identify the costs, what the dollar value might be of these various wastes, and then go through and look at the ease of removal, see how easy they are to remove, go through on a -5 through to +5 scale as to how easy they are to remove, and then you can just pick, after you've gone through them all, pick those with the greatest ease of removal, and then you can start work on them. So again, have a 1-page plan, set up teams. You could have 2 or 3 teams working, depending on the size of the business, working in parallel, working on probably often the biggest waste, but not necessarily those with the greatest ease of removal, and then you can make it self-funding to reduce costs and increase the profitability of the business.